I just had a video go viral on TikTok, 1.7 million views on how to make babies talk. And this tutorial is a bigger explanation on how to do that. So let's dive in. So to get started, all you have to do is have an image and you're going to drop it into ChatGPT. I'm on ChatGPT on my web browser. You can do it on your mobile device. It's fine. And then all I'm writing is to make the image into a prompt. And then this is what it says. Here's a detailed prompt based on the image you uploaded. So it then writes the prompt for me. Then I repaste that and then say, do it in the style of a 1-year-old baby. So then what it does is it writes it in the style of a 1-year-old baby. Now here's the problem is it didn't do it in the right aspect ratio. So I said, make it in 1920 by 1080 aspect ratio. Then it did it in 1920 by 1080. However, now there was only 3 fingers. So then I selected this, and then inside of here, I clicked on this button, which is a select button, and you can highlight certain areas and then give it a prompt. And all I told it, if you want to delete the selection, you just hit delete. I'll click it again, and we'll just do right there. And I just said, make sure that there's 4 fingers and a thumb, and then I hit selection. Then what it did is it made this creation, but then there's a little bit of drifting and it didn't keep some of the stuff. So then I uploaded the image one more time and said, pay close attention to his face and have some traits transfer to the baby version. So there you go. You click on it and there it is. We went ahead and downloaded this video. All right. I had a lot of comments in my TikTok video that I went too fast over the audio and how to extract audio from YouTube. So I'm going to take a little bit longer in this tutorial to show you how to do it. Now, there's lots of ways to do it. So I know there's probably going to be some people who are like, but yo, you can do it this way. That's fine. You totally can. This is how I do it. Essentially, I go to 4kvideodownload.com and here I will download my downloader. And then once I have installed it, something that looks like this. This is the 4K downloader. So from here, this is where you're going to paste the audio that you get from YouTube. And this is just a free version. So I can go into YouTube. I'm going to go down to share. And from share, I'm going to click on copy. So then I will go back to my 4K downloader. And I'm just going to make sure that my settings are right. Now you can just do audio directly, but I do video and I'll show you why, is because I'm going to be able to trim it and check everything to make sure it looks right. Before with audio, it's just, in my opinion, it's a little harder. So I'm going to keep video the same, have it best quality. I'm on an Apple and then or Mac, and then I'm going to do save in my download. So then I'll go ahead and paste that below. And all I did is click that button and it pastes it, and you'll see that it's already starting to download. Once it's done downloading, which will be here in just a second, it's not going to take that long because this goes actually pretty fast because it's only 353 megabytes, even though it's like 49-minute video. Then once it's downloaded, I'll show you how to extract the audio. So we'll wait here for another minute or two just to see how the audio is going. Now, obviously it's saying that I have 9 daily downloads left. So if you can pay, if you're going to be downloading a ton of stuff, then you can pay to actually use this a lot more. I don't do it that often. So this free version works great. Just make sure that if you are using this, to always check for updates where you, make sure you're using the latest version so that it'll actually download the files correctly. So the way to update it is literally just go to 4K Video Downloader and check for updates, and it will look and see, and it looks like mine's up to date, so I'm good to go. And now that that's done, it's completely downloaded. I can click on these 3 dots right here for more. And then I can do show in Finder. And now from this video, we'll go ahead and extract the audio. So to extract the audio, I'll bring this down so you can see it just a little bit. All we're doing is going to File, and then, well, actually before we do that, let's go ahead and trim it. So we hit play and you'll see it's way long. It's 49 minutes. I only want like the first minute. So in order to have the first minute, I'm just going to go to Edit, Trim, And from here, I'm going to just drag this down to like a minute. Maybe just a little longer than a minute, just so I have a little extra. So now I'm going to trim it by going over and hitting trim. Then from there, I'm going to go back into QuickTime and I'm going to click on File, Export as Audio. And then name it Jerome 1 and go ahead and save. And it will then save it. So that is how you extract audio from a YouTube video, or at least that's how I do it. Now you can, in this version, let's go back here just for a minute and I'll just show you. I'll go ahead and copy the URL again and we'll go back to 4K Downloader and we're going to change this from video to audio, and then we'll keep it highest quality. You can choose like the bitrate if you want, but just keep it highest quality, save to downloads, paste, and you'll see it can download the audio as well. So you don't have to have the video. So if you're like, well, I don't really want to do that extra step, or it's not that long. Okay, so now that it's done downloading the audio, we'll go ahead and show in Finder. And if we open with QuickTime, you'll see it's right there, and that's the audio.
The economy is strong overall.
So you can do it either way. I just like doing it with the video so I can kind of see where things are. But if you just need the audio, that's a really quick way of doing it as well. So now that I have the audio and now that I have the video, we can go to the next step. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to upload this image at hedra.com. So the way to do that is I'm going to make sure that I'm on Hedra character, and then I'm at 16:9. You can do 540. I'm just going to do 720. And the time is going to be, it's going to be basically off of how long my audio is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the audio script that we had, which is Jerome 1, and then I'm going to listen to it.
Good afternoon.
So I'm going to kind of cut it like right there.
My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices.
I'm going to stop it like right there. So then I'll go ahead and kind of stop right there. I'm going to remove the background noise, and then I'm going to add to video. So now that audio has been added to video. Here we're going to click on Start Frame, Upload Image, and we're going to use that last image that ChatGPT just made, and we're going to say, talking with a lot of expression and very excited, using hands to follow, very excited, moving his hands to follow the audio. Have his face have a lot of Okay, so now I've given it just a really general prompt. You don't have to be, you can kind of test stuff. I've done a few and this kind of works pretty good. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you're on Hedra 3 is 3 to 6 credits. If you're doing VO3, it's 100 credits per second. So like way more expensive. And here we go. So we have that. Everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and click generate. Now it's going to just take a second, so make sure you don't click out of this window after you hit generate. You'll see this down here, but what you really need to see is it will show up in the queue. Once it's in the queue, then you know, okay, it's safe. You could like log out or go to a different window or whatever, and then that will let you know that it's actually being generated. So now we're okay. It's safe. It's going to be generated. We'll come back here in a minute and see how it does. Okay, it's done. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how it did.
My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. Despite heightened uncertainty, the economy is still in a solid position.
That's amazing. It turned out so good. So that is how you can turn a still image into a talking image using Hedra.com. Now you can do this with any kind of graphic. It's so cool. If you're interested in learning more about AI and implementing it in your business, then follow me for more AI tips and tricks and how to make your life easier using AI.